Hello everybody, this is Roberto Parker with Innovative Sports Training. Today I'm going to talk the difference between activity versus exercise. But before I go into that, I want to give you some statistics. 75% of Americans are overweight or obese. Not a good statistic. 1 out of 3 children meaning under the age of 18, 1 out of 3 are overweight or obese. Not a good statistic. Yet in this country we spend $60 billion with a B billion dollars on weight loss products, i.e. personal trainers, gym memberships, DVDs. We spend over $21 billion with a B dollars on health food supplements, vitamins, minerals, protein powders, herbal supplements. All this money is being spent, but yet we're the fattest country on earth and the most unhealthiest, in my opinion. Diabetes, pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, gut disorders, cancer, multiple sclerosis, autoimmune disorders, Parkinson's. Guys, most of that is related to lifestyle. I know what you're thinking, well, it runs in my family. Well, that's another topic for another day. But there's this term called epigenetic. Look it up. Epigenetic means that it's a product of your environment. Most diseases are epigenetic related. Getting back to activity versus exercise here. The reason I gave you those numbers is because it's not working. We have to realign, we have to rethink what we're doing. Now, activity is just getting up and moving. Going for a hike, playing some tennis, maybe going for a leisurely bike ride with your buddies on the weekend, go in the backyard, maybe play some horseshoes or some badminton with your kids or your grandkids or some buddies. That's activity. Exercise is more regimented. Go to the gym, get up at 5 in the morning, go lift weights, go do 2 hours of cardio, which is way too much. We tend to overemphasize exercise and not place enough emphasis on just being active. And I'm a proponent of exercise, don't get me wrong. I've made my living on that. I've been a strength coach and I've been a trainer for over 35 years combined together now. But we need to place more emphasis on activity, just getting up and moving and not sitting down so much. Personally, this digital age that we live in, obviously, part of my business is from being digitized, but we place too much of an emphasis on that. It causes us to sit in front of a screen too much all day long. We need to get up and move, and move, and move. We are not meant to be immobile. Now, exercise and activity. How do they work together? It's all about 5 things. Number of sets, number of reps, the tempo, which is the speed of movement or how slow you move, intensity, how hard you go at it, which is intensity, and rest interval. If I did jumping jacks here for 30 seconds, non-stop, just going hard, and I rest for 30 seconds, that's 1 set. If I start again, do jumping jacks for 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds, that's 2 sets. Now what if I did jumping jacks for 30 seconds and only took a 15-second rest period in between? That makes the exercise much more difficult. I've totally changed the dynamics of the exercise. Now, I could have weights in my hand as I'm doing the jumping jacks. Now I add more load to the exercise. I could put cords around my knees, kinetic bands, and load my hips more. Add more load to the exercise. I could go slower, I could go faster. I can do more reps, I can increase the time. You see where I'm going with this. There's various ways of tweaking how you do things. Same thing applies to activity. You go for a hike. It's a nice leisurely hike. But next time you go for a hike, let's say you want to go faster. Or you incorporate more hills in your hike. Now you increase the intensity. You see where I'm going with this, guys. You can tweak it and change it. The reason I want you to do this, and I will help you do this, is because if you're doing the same thing all the time, you will never ever improve. The body will start to plateau. I take that back. You will have some temporary gains and success, but you start to level off and plateau because the body is now adapting to what you're doing to it. You must totally, completely, and always shock the system. Now, some people need to have their workout change or their exercise routine change or their activity level change every 2 or 3 weeks because I call them cats. They adapt very well. Some people can go do the same thing for 2 months and they still don't level off. Everybody's different. What works for person A may not work for person B, may not work for person C, may not work for person D. We're all just a little bit different in how we respond to activity and exercise. Some people respond better to strength work, weightlifting. Some people respond better to yoga and Pilates. Some people respond better to doing more endurance training. But all of us should do all of the above. You shouldn't just lift weights all the time. You should do some stretching. You shouldn't just go out and run 8 miles a day. You should do some strength work. You see where I'm going with this? It's all about balance. I talked about balance in my last video, didn't I? Let's talk nutrition. Same thing applies to exercise and activity. You have to have balance. You have to change it up. You have to tweak it. That's where I come in. I'm starting a program up called the Performance and Health Virtual Training Program, which is personalized, individualized for what you need to do for you. Not your brother, not your sister, not your husband, not your wife, but for you, because you might have different sets of needs and how you respond to various types of exercises and or activities. Because what works for you may not work for them. What works for them may not work for you. This program is going to start up very soon, in about 2 or 3 weeks. Today is May the 3rd. Starting up real soon. At the end of this video, I will give you some links. You can reference some things, my YouTube webinars. You can look at my credentials, my website. I've been in this business a long time, guys. I think I know what I'm doing. Do I know everything? No. I'm still learning myself. But I know a little bit more than the average bear. So I spend my time researching this stuff, guys. I've been doing it for 35 years. I've had thousands upon thousands of hours training people, coaching people with nutrition, with health and fitness, exercise, activity, stretching, post-rehabilitation. I've been doing this a long time. And I'm still learning myself, by the way. So my point is this. Guys, I can help you with a customized program every single month. Every month you will get a new program. Every month you and I will communicate via electronically over the computer or with your mobile device through FaceTime, through GoToMeetings or WebEx out there, or some form of sharing the screen with each other. And you're going to show me what you've been doing. I can correct some things. I can set some goals, help you set some goals for some things. And we can also just look at some overall evaluation. It could be your exercise, it could be your activity, it could be your nutritional program, it could be your meal planning. If you're an athlete, it could be your biomechanics. If you're not running properly, if you're not lifting weights properly, if you want to improve your speed, improve your jump, I'm there for you. I'm your monthly coach. We meet 1 hour per month over the computer. Now, it doesn't stop there. You can also text me, Facebook me, Messenger that is. Email me what you're doing. Send me videos of yourself working out, and I will respond to you electronically as well to tell you what's going on, to give you some sort of feedback, some evaluation of that. Guys, I look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching this. I appreciate your time. I look forward to working with you. Take care and God bless.